Good morning, welcome to the 15th Bailey Group coronavirus update, and you've caught me on the day I'm going on my holidays. So I'll take my hat and my sunglasses off. But remember, look, we've got Sean and we've got Benny here as well. They're going on their holidays as well. So what have we got for you today? We've got 7 updates today. We've got something on the self-employed scheme, we've got something on the furlough, we've got an MTD update, we've got a capital gains tax update, which we haven't mentioned before. Really important, that one. Look out for that one. Kickstart apprenticeships we're going to talk through again, and then the Eat Out to Help Out campaign, which I experienced last night, and we'll talk through that a bit. And then we've got a very special thing at the end for you all. So let's start off with the self-employed scheme. As you are aware, those of you that are self-employed can claim an equivalent to the furlough payment. And it was paid in the previous 3 months, it was paid at 80% in the August payment, which will be available on the 17th of August. Put that date in your diary, 17th of August. That will be 70%, a maximum of 6,570. And if your profits have gone down because of coronavirus after the 14th of July, and you haven't claimed the first one, you can claim the second one. So that's important, that really important, that one. And once again, just to remind you, your self-employed income has got to be more than 50% of your total income, first thing. Second thing, even more important, we can't help you with it. We cannot apply for this for you. You have to apply for it yourself. Obviously, we can give you advice. Obviously, we can talk you through the steps to do it, but we can't physically do it for you. HMRC are checking all the IP addresses from where the applications are coming from. And if they come from too many, then they apply to have the IP address shut down. So we can't help you. You have to do it yourself. No problem in talking you through it, but you just need to be able to do it yourself, okay? So 17th of August, important date for that one. The next important date, obviously the 1st of August, so first last week, was the furlough part-time scheme that came in. Again, just to go over that, you all know about it by now, but just to go over about it, if your staff are working part-time, you can claim that part-time and then furlough them for the rest of the time. We can do this claim for you, and what happens in this claim is that we have to tell the revenue what the staff members' normal hours were and what their part-time hours were, and therefore what you're going to claim. The only difference between this one and the old scheme, in other words, one that ended in July, is that you have to claim the 80%, but you will pay the employer's national insurance and you will pay the employer's pension. So that's important to remember. You won't get as much money. Okay, so just remember that piece. You won't get as much money, but you'll still get the 80%, but you'll have to pay the employer's bit, whereas before the employer's bit was paid by the revenue to you. Another couple of small points on the part-time piece. You now are no longer allowed to do a furlough claim for anything previous, so you can't go back and do an old claim now. That's the first point. The second point is, if you think you've overpaid or over-received rather a claim, then you can actually tell the revenue and they will knock it off the claim that you put in for the next month. So if you think you may have overclaimed accidentally, then you can actually tell the revenue and they'll take it back off you. The third thing we want to talk about today, making tax digital. This is the piece where HMRC want to make our economy and our tax system the most efficient in the country, so that what they want to do is turn everyone into being digital people. And it's been in place now for a couple of years for the people who do VAT returns, but only over a certain limit. From March next year, it'll be every single person who's VAT registered. And then from April 2023, it will be everyone who's got income over £10,000 from trading profits or rental. Now that is not a lot. That could be you renting 2 houses out with £500 a month. Remember that, not a lot. And for those of you that are already looking forward, and one of our clients has already emailed me about this, Linda Blass, well done, you're ahead of the game. First in the country to email me about this. She's asking about what software can she use to do it. She wants to get prepared now. Well, Linda, you can use Excel, and you can buy a little add-on to the Excel that turns it into digital. or alternatively, email it to us and we'll do it for you. That's a far better thing, isn't it? Remember, we've got our scan van running around the country, scanning things in for people straight into our software. Great success, lots of people using it. If you need information about it, look on the website. You can book an appointment for the scan van to come and see you, just like booking a hotel room, except it's cheaper and it's not on booking.com. Okay, that's a good little thing, our scan van. And the next thing we want to talk about, capital gains tax. This is part of our general update now, not a coronavirus update. This is a general update. So from the 6th of April this year, new rules came in for capital gains tax. Really important this. Fines, penalties, interest if you do not comply. When you sell a property or when you sell an asset and you make a capital gain, after April this year, you have 30 days to pay the tax and you have 30 days to tell the revenue that you've done it. Okay? Even if you do a self-assessment return, you still have to declare this within 30 days and you still have to put it on your return at the end of the year. So the revenue are collecting the money 30 days after you've made the gain, which means we'll probably have to do the calculations for you. Even if you make a loss, you still have to tell them. Remember that, really, really important. We don't want you to get penalties. We don't want you to get interest. Keep us in the loop. If you need any advice, we're already doing this for clients. Please get in contact with your local office. Just to let you know something about the Kickstart apprenticeship scheme, you get grants of the government for applying apprentices throughout your business. We've employed 7 apprentices and graduates, so we've already got what we call our escalator. So people are coming on at the bottom and then qualifying through, and we get paid by the government for taking them on, a contribution to their wages, and we pay their study costs. Really good idea that. Get into it. You don't have to be coming straight from school to be an apprentice. You can be a bit older. So don't worry about it. Ask us again if you want any information about that. We've got lots of it. Eat Out to Help Out scheme. Amazing scheme this. Go out, take the wife out, take someone else's wife out, who cares? £10 that you get off the meal, or 50%, whichever's less. The only problem is getting in a restaurant. We went out last night, went to 3 restaurants, they were all full. So what do? Went to our favourite restaurant. We went to see Fascia Borge in Stockton. Got us in straight away. He's a great restaurant. He's doing the scheme as well. Fabulous. Good food as well. Thanks, Fash. I like the calzone. So yeah, Eat Out to Help Out. It's a really good scheme. Lots of places doing it. Apparently all the big boys are doing it. Nando's, Costa, McDonald's. They're all doing it. And it's small restaurants. Let's try and help the local economy, hey? Don't go to the big boys, go to the little local restaurants, help them out, why not? And the final thing I want to talk about is a very humbling thing that happened this week. The Bailey Group has been awarded the Property Tax Accountant of the Year Award for 2020. Can you believe that? Someone actually thinks we're good at our job. It's fantastic, isn't it? Thanks very much to all those. Thanks to Alex for writing all the nominations. And we're again honoured to receive the reward. There's it will show to our clients that we are doing the right thing. We do help them out, and we get recognition for it. Thanks very much indeed for that. So that's all for this week. I'll be back in a couple of weeks after I've been on my holidays. So I'll just put my holiday hat on and my holiday sunglasses, and we'll take little Sean and we'll take Benny and we'll go to Cornwall for a couple of weeks. Thanks very much, and we'll see you when we get back.